Hello, and welcome back to Anne's Gaming Suite. Hope you guys have been well and fantastic. We are with another video for VRising. Hope you guys have been amazing. And today's video is going to be covering the remaining boss routes that's located in Dunley Farm. There is one in Hallowed Mountains, and the final one in the Cursed Forest. So those are the last couple ones that needs to be covered in this part 2 series. So I hope you guys have been enjoying this thus far. But anyway, let's jump straight into the video. For those of you who are just jumping straight into this video and looking for the other bosses like Christina, Vincent, and Jade, or even the Frostmaw, make sure you guys check out mapgenie.io. It's one of the best interactive maps that I have used. I have used this in the past for games such as New World and Far Cry and whatnot. Very great, I guess, very good resources for you to use in order to find all the chests and things that you want. However, if you don't want to ruin the game, feel free to not use it as well. But before we jump straight into it, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and also leave a like on the video. Alright, so we're going to start with Dunley Farmlands. Dunley Farmland is one of the, I guess, tier 2, where you get a lot of your other items before you move or progress into tier 3 items. So we have Vincent the Frostbringer, which I will cover first. So Vincent is a level 40 mob. He does roam around the Dunley Farmlands. So what do you get from killing him? You will get the Frost Barrier power, the Vial of Frost power, the Prison Cell structure, the Resource Plank recipe, and he's a fairly easy boss as well. It's just a lot of dodging, and hopefully you don't pull in any other additional mobs. So in terms for Vincent, his track record is fairly easy, pretty much in the center of the map. So as we progress, let's take a look at his route. Okay, so jumping into Vincent's route, he pretty much goes along this particular route. Nothing too fancy. Go through here, makes his way down, and pretty much wraps most or the majority of the map in this location. As he progresses through up into this cavern and then around this gigantic piece of land. And that is pretty much his route. His direction flow is coming down from north to west. So that is pretty much the location. Pretty easy. His route is pretty simple, so you can pretty much cut across the map if you like kind of look for him. But then again, once again, as I have always mentioned, make sure you use the Blood Oath to make your life a lot easier. Okay, moving on to the next boss. Her name is Christina the Sun Priestess. She is level 44. What do you get from her? You will get the Purgatory power, the Glass recipe, the Empty Glass Bottle recipe, the Holy Resistance potion, and the Blood Rose potion. Those are some of the items that you will get. In terms of her location, she is typically at the monastery. If anything, between there, she wanders from Dawnbreak Village all the way to Mosswick Village. So we're looking at from this location, and then she pretty much navigates her way down and makes her way all the way to the east. Fairly simple, fairly easy, nothing too hard from this particular boss. The only thing that's really annoying out of her is that she consistently heals, which is a fair bit of annoyance, and, you know, mobs and whatnot. So that is pretty much her route that she goes. She goes back and forth between these two villages. Just the only problem is that you may run into Vincent every now and then, so just try and avoid 2 boss fights at the same time. Alright, so now we've got the final boss in Dunley Village, or Dunley Farmlands. It is the Jade the Vampire Hunter. Level 62, she pretty much has a random wander pathway. When you defeat her, you will get Chaos Barrage power, you will get the Major Explosive Box recipe, and the Primal Blood Essence, which is used to craft pretty much your tier 3 items. So where does she typically route? Fairly easy. I will draw it right now. So I'm just going to start from any location. For me, I always seem to catch her in this location. So she normally runs from here, past all this huge monastery, typically comes down, and she does come down on this route fairly simple or fairly easily from time to time. It just really depends on, you know, I guess, where you are in the game and what time she's going to be coming around the route. But like, as I have always mentioned, she's fairly easy to defeat once you have the right gear and the right team. I always say this just because I don't know, I didn't really struggle to really defeat her at all. Most of the bosses I found not too hard, I should say. But there was a challenge, you know, maybe because I did play in a group of 4 or sometimes 3, it just made life a little bit easier. Anyway, so that is pretty much route. I believe I got this wrong. It might have been this way. I don't recall properly. I think this is the way she rounds. One of these 2 routes. That is her typical route. Fairly easy as well. Anyway, there is another 2 more boss, which I will go into now. Okay, moving on to the next boss. He is located in the Hallowed Mountains. Frostmourne the Mountain Terror will give you the Ice Nova power and scroll recipe. It's fairly simple. One location that he pretty much goes up and down. He pretty much, in terms of where he starts, it's pretty much here. Comes around this huge gigantic boulder and then rinse and repeat. That is his typical route, just around this gigantic boulder. Nothing too hard about it. Alright, last but not least, we have the Knight Marshal Styx the Sunderer. He is level 76 and is located in the Cursed Forest. If you guys want to defeat him, he will give you the bat form, and that's the only thing you'll get. However, he is a very hard boss. However, you have teammates, that is an easy, I guess, easy boss you should deal with. However, it does take a bit of time. When I say easy, I don't know why I'm saying it easy. I just think that, you know, when you have a group of friends that know what they're doing, it makes life a lot easier. But anyway, when he starts, he's pretty much down here. He comes all the way around here, pretty much wraps around this circle area, and then he comes back. So that is his typical route. Pretty much majority of the Cursed Forest. So if you're going to go farm scales or farm, what are they called? You know, the ghost linens and all that, you got to be careful. Or even trying to farm the spider up here. Just watch out for him. He is a hard-hitting boss. Anyway, hope this video guide helps you out. If there's anything that I have missed out, make sure you guys hit that like. Leave it in the comment as well. And yeah, for future videos, I will not be doing VRising until there is a major update. Before I thought I'll give it a look. In the meantime, what I will do though is do a bit of review in terms of some games that I'm looking forward to, and as well as some anticipated games for 2020 and 2023. Until then, peace out.